Hi, I want to explain to you our ordering system and our waitlist system. At the end of the video, I will explain why we use this kind of approach, but for now, just focus on how it works and what you do. So the way to order a Mya-Moe instrument is first to get on our wait list. And at the time I'm recording this, you do that by emailing us and asking to be put on the list. At any time, you can ask to be removed. You can refresh your name. I'll explain that in a second. And you can also email and say, where am I in line? And we'll tell you that as well. Now, all of those things will be soon automated. So you'll just be able to go to the ordering page underneath the Store tab on the website, and there will be a place to enter your name and your email address and perform all of those actions. So how does it work? Well, from time to time, we will add build slots into our schedule. Now, a build slot for us is a committed slot, so it's got a start date and a string date associated with it. So from time to time, we will add build slots in, and when we do, we will select names from the wait list. We will look through the wait list, and we will, first of all, remove any names from consideration that have not refreshed within the last 60 days. And the reason we do that is we want to make sure that the names we're selecting are people that are interested in our ukuleles and still interested. In other words, it's quite possible someone would get on the wait list and then later forget about it. They'd find another option or not get interested, and we want to remove those people from consideration. So we'll take a look at the wait list. We'll remove anybody that hasn't refreshed in the last 60 days, and we will then sort the list based on when you put your name in and select from that list. So it's not random at all. It selects people in order. As I said, you can refresh your name. There's no need to do that more than every 60 days, but you can refresh your name as often as you like, and it just refreshes your entry and make sure that you are active on our wait list. If you let your name lapse, that is, you don't refresh, and we happen to draw names, obviously you wouldn't be considered. But let's say the next day you decided to go and refresh, your original entry date would apply, and therefore the next time that we pick names from the wait list, you would probably be pretty high up for consideration in that. Now, if you don't indicate your interest for 6 months, 180 days, then we reserve the right to remove you from the list. And we will assume that when 180 days have passed and you haven't come back to refresh, that you probably haven't forgotten, you're just no longer interested in one of our instruments. A couple of terms on this. Let's see, the build slots are not transferable to somebody else. If we offer you a slot, you've got to put down your deposit within a week, or we will offer that slot to someone else. Also, whatever the models, the pricing, the options, the terms are, at the time that you're offered the slot, those will apply. Of course, you're under no obligation. It's free to enter the wait list, and you can say, oh, no thanks, I don't want it, I've gone a different direction, what have you. So let me now explain why we did this. We got to a point where there was just more demand for our ukuleles than we are producing. We're a very small company. We hand build our ukuleles for a variety of reasons. We do not wish to expand. We don't want to build more ukuleles. We want to focus on what we're doing. And so we had to have some way of adjusting that demand. We didn't want to increase prices. So this sort of wait list was the only system that we could think of that was fair and chose people in the order in which they entered the list. We can't guarantee that everybody on the list will receive a slot, but names will be picked in the order that they entered the list. Thank you, and if you have any questions, shoot us an email.